A new neighbor threatened to sue me if I didn't cut back my tree, so I completely removed it. She came to me begging to plant it back because her electric bill tripled. About 5 years ago, I planted a big oak tree in my front yard. It grew fast. Within a few years, it was huge and beautiful. It provided amazing shade for my house and kept my yard cool in summer. The branches hung over slightly into my neighbor's yard, maybe 3 feet over the property line. My old neighbors never cared. They loved it because it gave them shade too. We had a good relationship. Everything was fine. Then they moved and I met Hannah. Hannah bought the house last spring. She was nice at first. We did the whole welcome to the neighborhood thing. I even brought her cookies. Then summer hit and everything changed. One day I'm pulling into my driveway and Hannah storms over. She looks angry. "Your tree is dropping leaves in my yard," she says. "I have to clean them up every single day." I apologized and said, "It's what trees do." She wasn't having it. "The branches are hanging over my property line. That's illegal. You need to cut them back." I told her I'd trim them when I had time. She said I had 2 weeks or she'd call her lawyer. I thought she was kidding. She wasn't. 2 weeks later, I get a letter from an actual lawyer. It says I'm violating property laws, and if I don't trim the tree immediately, they'll sue me for damages and trespassing. Trespassing from a tree. I called a tree service and asked what it would cost to trim it. They said about $400. Then I asked what it would cost to remove the whole thing. They said $800. I thought about it for 10 seconds. "Remove it," I said. The crew showed up 3 days later. Hannah came outside when she heard the chainsaws. She stood on her porch with this satisfied smile, like she'd won. I waved at her. She waved back. They cut down the entire tree in about 5 hours. Took the stump and everything. My yard looked empty. I was sad. That tree was beautiful. But if Hannah wanted it gone, it was gone. What Hannah didn't realize was that tree wasn't just there looking pretty. It was blocking the afternoon sun. Our houses face west, and during summer, the sun beats down on everything from 2 in the afternoon until sunset. My tree had been shading both our houses for years. Her house especially. Her whole side yard and half her roof were covered by my tree's shadow. Not anymore. The first week after the tree came down, temperatures hit 95 degrees. I barely noticed, but Hannah noticed. About 10 days later, she knocks on my door. She looks tired, sweaty, different. She asks if we can talk. I let her in. She sits down and looks like she might cry. "My electric bill came yesterday," she says. "It's triple what it usually is." Triple. I asked what happened. She said her AC has been running non-stop since the tree came down. Her house gets so hot in the afternoon she can't even sit in her living room. The sun pours through her windows and heats everything up. She didn't realize how much the tree was helping until it was gone. I just sat there looking at her. She kept talking. Her garden is dying because there's no shade. Her dog won't go outside in the afternoon because the yard is too hot. She's buying shade sails and awnings, but it's costing thousands. She stops and looks at me. "Could you maybe plant another tree?" she asks quietly. "I'll pay for it. I'll pay for everything. Please. I need that shade back." I told her I'd think about it. She nodded and left. That was 6 months ago. I did think about it. Then I decided not to plant another tree. You know why? Because even if I planted one today, it would take years to grow big enough to provide shade. The tree I cut down took 5 years to get that big. She doesn't have 5 years. She stopped by last month and apologized. I told her there's nothing I can do now. She started crying and walked away. Sometimes I think about planting a new tree.